It's the Morning Majlis.
It's the Morning Majlis, and we're celebrating and observing the Pakistan Independence Day. And to join us and to talk to us in greater detail about this, we're very kindly joined by His Excellency Faisal Niaz Tirmizi, who is the Ambassador of Pakistan to the United Arab Emirates. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Abdul Kareem, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk to the Pakistani community and people from all over the world who are living in this beautiful country. Thank you so much.
As we celebrate the Pakistan Independence Day, I taught my co-host something very important, so we'll ask the ambassador to be the better judge of the phrase. Sarania, what is the phrase?
Jashn Azadi Mubarak.
Louis?
Jasni Azadi Mubarak.
Have we got it right?
They did it extremely well. Congratulations.
Yay.
Amazing.
Yay.
Right, Your Excellency. Now let's start off by talking about the celebrations today. You had the flag hoisting ceremony, and right after that, you've joined us. Talk to us about the importance of the Independence Day for Pakistanis as well as your staff.
Well, first of all, as we speak, the first international flight from Dubai has landed in Skardu, which is probably the center of the mountaineering world. We have 5 peaks over 8,000 meters and 92 peaks over 7,000 meters. Jashn Azadi, the Independence Day, is something very important for us, for all Pakistanis. There are almost 1.7 million Pakistanis living in the UAE, and there are over 250 million people in Pakistan, and out of them, 12 million are living across the world. So this is a very important moment when the people of the Muslims of subcontinent in 47 decided that they want a separate homeland through electoral process. That is something very important. Pakistan is perhaps one of the few countries which was achieved through a ballot box, where the people had exercised their right to, and we got independence. So this is a very important day for all Pakistanis, and we are celebrating it with great fervor. The celebration had started almost a week ago, all across in Ajman, in Ras Al Khaimah, in Fujairah, in Sharjah, in Liwa. But it culminated this morning with 2 grand events, one at the Embassy of Pakistan, Abu Dhabi, and the other at the Consulate General of Pakistan in Dubai. We had a great musical gala last evening in Dubai, which was attended by over 4,000 people, where the star performance for Pakistan performed Pakistani music, displayed Pakistani jewelry, displayed Pakistani fashion. So it has been a great opportunity for all Pakistanis.
Your Excellency, you mentioned that there are more than 1.7 million Pakistanis residing in the United Arab Emirates. It's very important on this day to also touch on the relations between the two countries, the United Arab Emirates and Pakistan. How can you describe it?
These relations are deep, historic. The Pakistanis started coming to the UAE even in the 30s and 40s, but they started coming in big numbers in the 60s. Not many people know that UAE got independence on the 2nd of December 1971. We sent our ambassador as a representative first to UAE on the 2nd of June 1971, 6 months before UAE got independence. And Pakistanis played a critical role in setting up all the institutions, be it the municipality, the Navy, Air Force, Baldia, Pakistani banking sector. Pakistanis have been here historically in large numbers. During my stay in UAE, I've been here for almost 9 months, and the Prime Minister of Pakistan has visited UAE twice, and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan has been to Pakistan. And one thing that they all mention is their long historic ties with Pakistani people in the 50s. And the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, always mentions that he remembers only 2 countries when he was growing up, the UAE and Pakistan. Pakistan also played a critical role in setting up Emirates Airline. The first flight of Emirates Airline EK001 was operated by PIA, which has today operated the first international flight to Skardu. So we are the deep historic rights. UAE has invested greatly in difference in the telecommunications sector, in the banking sector, in various sectors in Pakistan. So it's a very deep, long, historic relation, not only between the two governments, but between the peoples of both countries. I have met many Emiratis whose grandparents were working in Karachi and Hyderabad in the 20s and 30s. So this is how long and historic the ties between the two countries are. So it's a treat because I consider, because this is my second posting to UAE, and I consider UAE as my second home, and I'm sure all the Emiratis consider Pakistan as the second home. So it is basically two countries, but with one soul. That's what I can say about this relationship.
Your Excellency, as the ambassador of Pakistan here in the UAE, do you have a message for your community living in the country on this historic day?
Very important to the Pakistani community, 1.7 million women, children, and men living in the UAE. It is imperative that I always believe that 2, 3, 4 things are very low-hanging fruits. One is tourism. Number 2 is technology. Number 3 is cuisine. Number 4 is culture. Pakistan is a new country. It was established in 1947, but it has historic roots. It is the inheritor of the proud Indus Valley civilization, which is at par with the great Chinese, Egyptian, Mesopotamian civilizations. The Hindu religion has its origins from areas which comprises Pakistan. Sikhism was born here. Buddhism went to the rest of the world from Taxila, which is a part of Pakistan. Alexander the Great came to this part of the world. So I tell them that please visit Pakistan and take all your Emirati and people from all other countries to Pakistan to enjoy its hospitality, its rich culture, cuisine, history, and amazing. We are the natural connector between Middle East, Central Asia, and South Asia. This is where the cuisine blends. This is where the music blends. And we saw a beautiful manifestation of our cuisine, art, and culture last night when 4,500 Pakistanis attended the musical gala in Dubai, and the atmosphere was electric. I was happy to see so many people from different nationalities to enjoy Pakistani music, Pakistani cuisine, Pakistani dresses, Pakistani jewelry. So this is my message to all Pakistanis, and consider this as your second homeland. And we have to thank the government and the people and the rulers of UAE for giving us a great opportunity to live here, to raise our families, and to further strengthen the bond between the two countries.
That's amazing. And Your Excellency, we normally have been asking every ambassador whenever we do celebrate the country's National Day about the cuisine that you highlighted. So what would you recommend for people to try when it comes to learning more about the Pakistani food and the culture? So what would your top dishes would be that you'd recommend our co-host to try as well?
Well, if you ask me, I'm a meat eater.
Okay.
So if you are into meat, like a lot of Emiratis, there are some really good restaurants all across the UAE. In fact, 3 days ago, I went to a restaurant in Sharjah, Al Nawab. The food was fantastic. Al Nawab.
Yes.
Okay.
It is named after a ruler of a state of Bahawalpur, and the food was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Then in Abu Dhabi, there of course, there's an old Pakistani place where people go out for food. It's called Ibrahimi. It was built here in the 1960s. Then we have barbecue tonight in Dubai. There's just so many outlets. And then if you really want to have some real traditional Pashtun food, there's a restaurant called Bannu Gul in Musaffa, which serves only traditional Pashtun cuisine.
Amazing.
So you should try the Pakistani food. It is not as spicy as the Indian food, but it is not as bland as the Central Asian or the Afghan or the Iranian, Persian. So it's a right mixture. It's a mixture of different cuisines.
Amazing.
So it's a great food.
I think your lunches and dinners are sorted.
I'm going to Karachi Darbari.
Yes.
Okay. Amazing to see that. Well, Your Excellency, thank you for joining us today. And we wish you and the team at the Pakistan Embassy and the Consul General as well the very, very happy Independence Day. And thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much for joining us for these celebrations today. And I'm really grateful to you and to the two other hosts. Thank you so much. I wish you a very happy 76th Independence Day of Pakistan.
Happy Independence Day to all of our Pakistani listeners out there. Stay tuned to the Morning Majlis. We'll continue the conversations right after some more musical entertainment.